What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by, being here, tuning in. Back to Final Fantasy Tactics on day 10, which has been a pretty. I've been on this for a good minute now. I played a bit of FF7. Which one? And welcome again, Mr. Shy Guy, to the stream. So, just to let everybody know, just keeping it up. It's going to be a shorter stream today. Probably going on till like 10, so I'm not too sure exactly. It's like 3 hours from now. I've been really messing up on my sleep. I didn't get to sleep till like 4 this morning, so it was really bad. So it was like I have a feeling sitting in this chair, and like this is a time where it's like quiet outside of the game. I'm gonna try my best. Just FF7. You don't wait the standard one, the one like the PS1 version, or did you play like the remake one you're talking about? So let's get rolling. Not exactly sure where I'm at.
Very well.
And I'm still a monk. Okay, the PS1 version. Did you, by the way, ever do the Chocobo breeding? So you could get your golden Chocobo?
Good day to you. You're interested then? An errand's been... Right then. Tell us how it went.
If it was necessary, it's not necessary. You just, the only way you could get the Knights of the Round summon, that crazy, what is it, like 7-minute long video of just Knights just doing dumb damage. You can only get that if you do the Chocobo breeding, which is crazy.
I never thought I'd see the day that we achieved such a complete triumph.
A ship secretly carrying a Lionel emissary was attacked by pirates and snuck in the waters not far off from the coast. Her cargo was clearly of extraordinary importance, as many other scavengers were already working to raise the ship when we arrived. Luckily, we were the ones to bring her up and quickly perform the search. In one of the passenger cabins, we found a treasure that we claimed for ourselves.
We put our all and more into it. I'll be glad of a soft pillow tonight.
I almost forgot. We also acquired this magnificent and unique curio.
Oh, so well, yeah, you got it on PlayStation, right? A fictional work depicting the life of the Savior Messa, the book is badly damaged, with only the introduction remaining legible.
A fine treasure you found there.
Yeah, I buy on Switch too.
Commend you.
Guess where I'm at with Tekken 8? I'm going to be on the same boat because I bought my Tekken 8 on Xbox. So I got to pick it up on Steam when I get a chance.
I'd consider that a job well done.
I was thinking about picking up Street Fighter 2 while I was at it. But I don't know. I got to see. I don't know how many season passes they're on by now.
Need anything else? Thanks.
Three? Okay. So let me see if I can find something that has like a complete package. Hopefully. That'd be nice to find.
So this is the device you mentioned.
I gotta do more with Capcom stuff. There was a
On Earth,
bundle
just as digging a
for
gallon
$29.99 on
past.
Fanatical. I think that's what they call themselves.
Disassemble it,
They had
but I'm
Onimusha
slicing
2
without
and some
giving.
other Capcom stuff, but
Iron sphere.
there's not much I want from them.
Curious.
It would just be like Resident Evil 8 Gold Edition. It's not like I'm playing it again, but that's it. Right now, Onimusha MSRP is still $29.99. I could get it cheaper someplace else, but to get essentially a free copy of
This is,
Resident Evil 8 Gold would
almost
be pretty cool.
surely a symbol.
You need to buy the years 1 to 2 Fighters edition and then get the third one separately. Okay, that's no problem. I wouldn't mind doing that. It's been a while since I last played Street Fighter. Then Season 3 pack alone, yeah. I felt like I might have to do something similar with Tekken 8 because when I see 8, I don't even see the seasons being offered like that. Hey, these chocobos come out like crazy. $41, $42. So let's see. Okay, there's this. I don't know if there is another option for, let's say, another side mission, especially the one for Cloud. Still haven't found it. And there's nothing that has like an indicator on, like, if you're there or not.
A warm well. That's the spirit.
Okay.
Who you sending?
See what we can do.
How many days? Anyone? Also, who's going? How many days will it? Anyone? Who you sending? How many days will you? Anyone? Hurry, what? Who's going? How many days for the? Anyone? Need anything else?
Okay, Alex. Oh crap! He wasn't in the first one. I mean, he wasn't like a standard character in the base game.
Thank you.
Wait, it's not him. It's that other dude. Who's that other guy? The new one. I keep forgetting what his name is. Because Alice is Street Fighter 3, right? With his first introduction. And then I don't know who this new guy is. It's crazy I could just flee all the time.
Welcome. Make yourself at home. That's the spirit. An errand's over and... Right then.
The task was a resounding success. So much so that I can barely contain my excitement.
Enticed by the offer of a reward, we set off to the Glen Peaks and tracked down the dragon. After a fierce battle, we succeeded in slaying the creature. No sooner had we extracted its tooth than we found ourselves ringed by soldiers, the Duke's men. The Duke himself then came to the force and presented us with a hefty sack of gil before ordering his men to take the tooth away. I, for one, felt a tinge of pity for the Duke, who, it seems, must buy his own son's respect.
Perhaps now.
I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be
Wait,
all?
so who's in the third battle pass for Street Fighter? So you tell me the first one is Alex. Who else is up there?
Come back soon then. Welcome. You're interested then? An errand's over and... Right then.
We did it! Oh, you should have seen us. It was like magic.
For 5 days, 30 students of the Ivalice Military Institute had confined themselves to an ancient, half-excavated mountain temple outside of town. It seemed this was in protest against harsh corporal punishments received at the hands of their instructors. Though we were able to defuse the situation, a local knightly order then took the matter in hand, purging the old faculty and announcing a new administration. Several educators have since accused the knights of acting in haste.
I never doubted our brass.
Sagat, Sea Viper, and Ingrid.
Better still.
It's crazy they got Sagat now as a DLC character.
Stroke of luck.
These azure flames are said to cause spontaneous combustion in humans, as the phenomenon affects only those suffering from malady. St. Elmo's fire is feared as the source of both.
Fine treasure you found there. I commend you. I'd consider that.
I know Sagat, I remember Sea Viper from Street Fighter 4, and I remember Ingrid. Ingrid is from Street Fighter 3, right? Or is it Alpha? I forget what it is. Yeah, most modern fighting games is just I wanted to get the Virtual Fighter 5 actually. That one looks like it's a return to, let's say, the classic fighting format, as opposed to all these supers, ultras.
You've some news from an error. Right then. Tell us how it...
I kind of miss
Task
those
ended with
days.
The best possible outcome one could have hoped for.
We attuned Duchess Cupper's residence to tutor her son Michael. As a boy of 1 and 10 in the ways of magics, we were later delighted to learn that Michael not only passed the Garland magic exam, he did so with a perfect score, becoming only the second child in history to do so. Given this fact, even the sizable payment we received seemed rather stingy, but Michael's smile when he heard the news was a reward worth more than any tens of thousands of gil.
But we achieved all that we set out to do and more besides.
I'd consider that a job well done. Need any comebacks?
Okay, we're good there. We got missions down here, but I'm not going to go there. We're going to just finish up this side mission. Capcom Fighting Evolution and Alpha 3 Max. Okay, I had a feeling it was from something. The crazy part, I feel like nowadays we shouldn't be having characters that... I feel like games are at least developed enough to where you can have a roster of like an enormous amount of characters you can choose from in the Street Fighter world. Kind of feel like we're there. Think you're done with Smash? What's up with Smash? You just need something a little bit different? Looking for a different challenge?
Welcome. Want to earn some gil? Who you sending? How many days will you allow? Any? Understand? Who do you have in mind? How long will you any? Oh, need anything else? It's just rumor, mind you.
This seems interesting. Mayhap I should look into it.
Monsters has infested one of the many coal mines in Golan. A coalition of miners petitioned Baron Artigite, oh my god, to dispatch his scarlet orchids to slay the beast. But the war means he is unable to spare any troops. Anxious to be rid of the monsters, the miners approached their Hunters Guild, offering a handsome bounty. In return, the guild now seeks volunteers from the outside, its members, to assist in the task. Games are just mad dumb and jank. Although many hope that the beast will be put down without delay, there are fears that a sudden influx of reckless sellswords and monster hunters into Golan will pose its own set of problems to the peaceful mining town.
Anything else I can help you with? It's just rumor, mind you. Will that be all? That's the spirit. Anything else? Thank you.
Okay, let's go and do that. So I don't know, but I want to play Onimusha too. I really do. If that bundle was still up, I might jump for it. I don't know. But I also need to clean up my Resident Evil collection on Steam. And I got to jump on that too. So there's that. There's too many things. I can tackle things as we go. Dang. You know, I need a Square Enix sale. That's what I need. If I would have known everything would have went down the way it did, I would have been on point with it from the jump.
Good day to you. Might I interest you in a drink?
Mayhap you might. Have you any milk?
I like you already. I've not had a customer order milk before. You've seen your share of battle, have you not? Got that look about you.
You mean to say the stories were true? There are monsters in Golland.
Hordes of them, causing all sorts of trouble. They had to close the mines. Couldn't have come at a worse time with the war and all.
Yeah, times as these, knights are too busy slaying each other to deal with beasts.
The towns raised a call for hunters.
You can swing a sword, aye? There's coin to be had in this.
I care not for coin. I would go to aid the people in their plight.
A man of honor, are we? Few enough of those these days. If only Lord Barbeneth was still alive, he'd do something about it.
I was meaning to say, though, there's one among them no hunter can best.
A mean one, eh? What manner of beast?
A beast of legend. the
Okay,
holy
play some more
dragon.
if going up. But you gotta
Wanting
get better at
felled
Smash
any
faster.
cost.
A lot of time in this Smash, so it makes sense why. I
You
understand.
mean to go?
Yes, at least to learn more.
I understand.
If
I
there
want
is
to put
aught
more
I might do
time
to
in the
help,
Power
then
Stone.
help I
Like, I
will.
have the game and I haven't played in a while.
That's the spirit.
I've been wanting to
be with you.
try that fight stick from 8-Bit Duo, the all-button fight
If you
stick without the
leave
joystick in
mines
it.
of Golland, would you not hire my sword to
99
accompany
bucks,
you?
I would love to pick it up. I just don't
I do not believe
know if I
we've
want to
made
get it right
acquaintance.
now.
I am Beowulf, a hunter. I pursue the holy dragon of which they speak. It has been my purpose for many a year. My knowledge of it would surely be a boon. What say you?
How much coin would buy your blade?
How much coin would buy your blade?
Because I'm more than got
Such
enough.
talk can be put aside for now. Let us make for Golland.
Yeah.
You'll not regret it.
I'll tell you, you've been more passionate about your games lately, bro. Hey, Raw. I haven't touched Smash in a while, so I did give it a shot on its Switch too. We did play. So I think the last time I did was when I was playing with you guys, but I haven't messed around with it in a while. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'd rather play Mario. What was the one you had me play? I think it was Mario Soccer. Mario Strikers. I'd rather just be playing that. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing wrong with Smash, but I've been there, done it way too often, and all these battles. Put
Just
a
try to
mage
stop
here. Get one person here. Do a monk.
I am ready.
Over here, we'll get this
Ready
dude,
and
and then get this dude.
Right. It's time.
This shouldn't be too bad.
How to proceed?
Man, I be hating when I start, and every single time I start, enemies always go first. We'll go this way.
It's over.
And they never do enough damage. No, I've been waiting for you to type that. Yeah, it has been a while. Not like I'm in a rush to get back to it. Just pointing it out, though. God, this dude got an auto potion. Move. And you doing revives? And he's doing all the potions. Well, I shouldn't say all the potions, just a potion.
You're finished!
Sorry, my friends.
Yo, Saw, man, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, being here tuning in. How you holding up? You over that game though? Over Smash? I'm gonna over Smash myself. Like, there's still other things I would like to do before I think about going back to Smash. For instance, I will probably end up playing Fire Emblem or something like that. Like, I gotta get to playing the 3 houses again, but there's so much stuff I got on the backlog, which is pretty insane right now.
If only I was stronger.
I wish it did too. I wish it did too. Too many great games on there, and I'm surprised they didn't enable something like that. Like, I still don't understand, and it makes no sense to me. But to have Power Stone 1 and 2, like, I'm a big supporter of Power Stone. I love Power Stone. To finally have that back, because the only other version you had was like the one on the PSP, and that one could be considered to be super slow. To have a really good one out there is really nice. The only issue I have with some of these new editions, versions of these games, is that one little thing that you have. Like, you could literally watch CPUs fight each other. I used to miss that from Soul Calibur, miss that from Power Stone. Like, you don't have that ability to do it in the games anymore. And even if I didn't feel like playing, sometimes I would just turn on the system just to let the computer play, and I would just be cleaning up or doing something else. Like, that would be my sounds. That would be my music. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality. And I just don't know why is it... Why take it out? Why you need to take it out? Like, it makes no sense. Dragon Ball Ivalice is getting more content. That's pretty cool. Dang, don't they got a whole crap ton of characters? Power Stone is so good. If Capcom would have stayed up with Power Stone, in my humble opinion, it would at least rival what Smash is today. Not by, like, you know, the combat or, you know, fighting, whatever, but at least as a option for a party game. Because that's what Power Stone is. It's a party fighting game. Smash is a party fighting game. You know, people talk about, like, you know, the in-depth and all the other stuff like that. You know, it's fine. But it's essentially a party fighting game. That's what Smash is. And that's what Power Stone would be too. Now, I don't know how many... I know they got a crap ton of characters. Is it over 40?
No mercy.
And I wanted to pick up the Naruto connections. Because I think that thing has, like, everything all built into one, essentially. With all the characters and stuff going up to Boruto.
It's over. A bitter defeat.
So there's a few things that I know I'm missing out on, even on the Bandai Namco side. Like, believe it or not, I like Sword Art Online. I like their games. I don't mind them. But I have been slacking super hardcore in that department. Oh, he's done. These characters, they're not, like, super powerful, super OP. But hold on, let me see what he has. He has bracers. But his power level is completely different from where Ramza is. I'm thinking it has to do with praise, or something's up, but he hits so little in comparison. Dimmador! That hurt! Not bad though. Oh, that cloak evasion, man. 150. Oh, come on with the cloak evasions. Oh, we got Essa potions. Oh, where's my holy?
Leave this to me.
These guys doing resurrections.
Turn my luck.
Down with you.
Heaven's calling me.
Invasion is annoying. This battle gonna be drawn out like crazy. This is gonna be a long, drawn out battle. Yeah, it's not bad. I haven't popped mines in a while, but you know, I still like mines. I'm very happy with it. It's just all it needs is the games, and I know Metroid is coming up soon, but it's gonna be a lot for me to make choices and decisions on. But it's gonna be fun.
I'm up against it.
These guys are a pain. Yeah, so that way I don't have to worry about too much. Get shockwave.
You're finished.
You got me.
Now we can move down. I hope it is. I really genuinely do. Because, you know, that's the one thing for me that I'm like, when I look at the Switch, like, I would like to play. But between from that time, Dragon Quest, that's going to be coming out that I'm going to pick up. And then there's the stuff that I feel like that's in November. Or I got to look at the list again. I got to look to see what's coming out because I know there's stuff coming out. And then I want to make sure when January rolls in that I have what I need. Because that early, I think that 3-month January, February, March specific window. I know Neo is dropping out. That's going to be in February. That's automatic day one. I'm playing it day one here on this channel. I'm sorry. That's just nature of the beast. I'm going to pick up the season pass along with it. So that one is an easy buy for me. Unfortunately, crazy now when you think about complete packages. I think that one is 110. It's so annoying. So, everything's crazy.
Listen.
Been missing with this thing forever. But I can't wait. So, you know. It's gonna be alright. So let's do arithmetic, spot level, prime, and say haste. See where we're at. So it'd be those guys. Multiple 5 haste. God, that should be good now.
I shall spare no.
Cloak evasion is garbage.
I have you now!
If only I was stronger.
It's now or never.
What was that? I forgot what battle it was. I think it was against that crazy vampire. I forgot what his name was.
I've not long left.
It was. All I know is when you need it the most, it's not there, and when that happens, you can feel it. You can really, really, really feel it, and it doesn't feel good at all. Never feels good. Never.
We will triumph.
What's the best course?
Target level, prime, Kiraja. But it's mainly the resurrection stuff. That's the stuff you want to watch out for. Monk, I think, hits the hardest. I do believe in that. But since Ramza, he knows Ultima, maybe you could set up a situation with, let's say maybe him Black Mage or something. I don't know what it would be. But something to increase the damage of your Ultima. And that might be pretty potent. I'm not sure about how much though, but that monk stuff is insane. Crazy part, you can do it early too. It's like it doesn't require a crap ton of effort. You know. Doesn't require that much gil. Doesn't require like the best of best stuff in slots, whatever. So like you can really utilize it. I feel like other builds might need something more prominent, like more potent. But I think you could turn Ramza into like a Black Mage powerhouse. At least I believe you can. And I'm trying to also kind of like trying to pick up the pace, the flow a little bit, just because I want to get to Silent Hill F2. Not that that'll probably be like a couple days, maybe 3, if I'm lucky, and then get into maybe Ninja Gaiden because I think that's coming out. Or I forget, the Outer Worlds should be this month too. I think. I'm not sure. Gotta check.
Of course.
Just try to stop me.
Understood. Leave it to me. Forward.
It's over.
I'm ready.
Oh, he hit with magic attacks? Oh, I'm coming for you. Trust me, I am most definitely coming for you. I don't know if this will work though. Shockwave. No, it won't hit him. So you could do this. Items, X potion. You know, I'm probably gonna max out on my X potion. I got all the money in the world, so I might as well.
It seems I've improved.
I shall spare no...
$619. 260.
Oh, this is the end.
Okay, this will be targeting our people, which I don't really want. So target level 4 Kiraga. So this will be all us. And what I can do here is just say not Kiraga, but something I have, right? Haze, Blizzard, Thunder, Fire, Holy, Shell, Wall. Protect and Shell. Yeah, let's do Wall.
Let's get this over with.
And also, you have that counter too, which is insane.
This cannot be.
It's over!
Here I go.
White Mag. Let's start level 4. So is white magic holy?
Come on.
The higher your speed is, and brave, the easier it is to land such skills as steel weapon, etc. That's what I love doing the last time you played the game, was trying to collect all the items, weapons, rare stuff. What I like about thieving in this game is you can actually steal from like bosses, because I did that once. Hey, it's not bad. It's pretty cool. Oh, the evasion nonsense.
Meet your maker.
Oh, never mind. Meet your maker. That's what I would like to do more of, because I feel like some items is much better off stealing than, you know, hopefully, or you're gonna have to catch them much later, somehow, some way.
Ready and waiting.
Acquire abilities, yep. And then we're gonna wait. Feel like playing more tactics? The cool thing about this is you can play a whole different way. Like, you don't even have to play the way that you played beforehand. It's different, bro.
My turn.
Whatever it takes.
I'm still trying to get Cloud, so just keep that in perspective, guys. I still feel like this is a game that's perfect to have on the road, period.
Got a meeting with... I must concentrate.
You must. Now, I don't know what's the trigger to find Cloud. I've just been going through trying to do as much expeditions as I can. Like when you go over to the tavern and you know, select missions to send people out on. That's what I've been doing. I hope that I can find it, because I've never done it before.
Only one thing for it.
That's why you like handheld. There's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, like I said, I was hoping for that Microsoft would make their own thing. Like, you know, that have finally figure out a way to get your Xbox Series X on your PC and then be able to take that experience as you want to go. It would make all the sense in the world. That's why you wanted to support things like Xbox Play Anywhere. Makes sense. Sony is trying to do something. They had a good system going on with the PS3 and the Vita back then. But nowadays, it's not that big, so they try to do it where you stream from your console, which I'm not a big fan of. I would never do it. And they had that portal that I don't care for it. It's ridiculous to me. But you know, everybody has their own purposes. Nintendo has it the best way currently, but you can't get more performance out of it. So there's like a catch there. And so you have all these other Steam machines that's kind of running around, and you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing. But some of them are pricing crazy. So I don't know, but this is the perfect game in my sense that you want to take what you want to go. Okay, City of Glog or something in chapter 4 after a certain battle. Okay, I don't know if I started it, so I might be... I don't know, I might be out.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can go and do it. Are you locked out after a certain point? That should be the question I should be asking.
Take this!
You gotta be kidding me. My man evading everything. Praise. Can't reach him. We gotta wait. Okay, thank you. Needed
Let's
one.
get this over with.
Can I get my guard back? This evasion stuff is garbage. Okay. Alright, appreciate the link. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out in a few. It took my garb. It's crazy they can steal stuff and you can't get it back. So I gotta go spend again.
Right.
Nah, I got an extra. All right, good. Let's do this. Let me check real quick. Hoping it doesn't mess up my stream. Okay, let me do this. Should have checked this later, earlier.
While the actual quest line doesn't start until Chapter 4, the prerequisite for this entire quest line is that you must have Mustadio in your party. You don't ever have to use him, you just have to recruit him after story missions in Chapter 2.
Yeah, what the heck?
Ready and able.
Oh, crap. It's a bullet. All right, hold up. Okay, I did the first part. Okay. Cool. I'm on the right path anyway. I'm on the right path. All right, go. Let's do this. Set him here. Yeah, like no matter what seems to happen, with him. Like his bravery is always the same. So I think 97 is the limit that you can take it
Victory is ours.
for whatever the reason.
At the ready.
At the ready.
The battle is ours.
These Goombas got dragons, bro. And they got a Morg. Yeah, I can't do much about this. So yeah, they're in the same thing to recruit crowd, which is pretty okay. Shockwave. Let's instead abilities, martial arts, chakra, purification, purification, purification.
Spare no attempt.
Holy. So yeah, I'm gonna wait before I do that. Multiples of 4 wall. And be that guy over there, which shouldn't be a problem. He'll be alright. He can get it. Ah, I missed it. I love it when you miss abilities cast on your own characters. Makes me feel special and appreciated. Oh my god. Bro, take the dragon, man. Oh god. Okay, we wanna wait. Abilities, white magic. No, arithmetics, experience, then arise. So it's down to my bravery and faith, right?
It's over!
That's right. You can do it, girl. There you go.
Come on.
Bro, please do not die.
Oh, wait.
No, here we go again. Target level 4, arise. Physical weather.
I must concentrate.
Butterfingers. Okay, we should be in the clear. Like, this ain't gonna be too bad, though. I feel like it was mainly those like, crazy, awkward dragons. My man really wanted this Moogle. That's how passionate he was. Ability, martial arts, revive.
I will not be worried. Let me see. Let's go.
Summon. No, somebody gonna go before me, so I'm gonna move up here. Speechcraft, praise. This too. So I'm gonna try to do a couple more of those. Oh my god! Abilities, white magic, Remedics, EXP, 4, Karaja. See what this is. Okay, just only one unit, right? 3, Karaja. See where this goes. Okay, wait.
Come on.
His eggs? Okay, I got a lot to learn. A lot to learn.
This is a joke. I'm not dead yet.
My man's like, expulsion!
What was that? No.
Now then.
I should be still in these cloaks. Yeah, it's just gonna be a drawn out battle. That's all. Okay, let's do target elevation, multiple 5. Roger. So that would be all this would not do. Go haste.
I must concentrate. You're finished. End of the road. Let me think.
Move here. Give him another one. Okay, so do one more and then see what happens. Don't worry, bro. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
You fight well.
I shall spare no.
I mean, really after this Moogle. Oh crap! I hit myself. I didn't know. So we go wall.
Only one thing for it.
It's not. I can't do nothing about this. So this. They're gonna be here for a while. Martial arts for a blast. Okay.
Now then.
I've been trying to kill this thing for the longest now. Let me see if I can help out.
The Earth's wrath.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean. I didn't mean.
What's the best course?
Alright, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So we're just gonna target elevation. Okay, let's say we do re-raise, just in case. Re-raise doesn't miss that much. Like, it sucks sometimes, but it doesn't miss that much.
Down with you.
Alright, go. So on to the final battle in this sequence. I go. Let's see what we got. I want to do him here,
I
him
will
here,
do my utmost.
and then I gotta check on her. So everything here is mastered already. You know what? Let me also
Ready.
I'll put her in here. Oh, only 4. Might as well.
At the ready.
What good to you, this stone? Surrender it. Your life, it may get by.
Reese! At last I found you. As I live and breathe, I will let no harm befall you.
Take care, Mr. Shaga. Take care, man. Thank you so much for stopping by, being tuning in. Be easy. Be careful while you out. And see you again soon. No, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait.
Here I go.
Two of them and get it, and I don't really want to do those two. So let's just do a Raz off the bat to. You gotta be kidding me. Thought they'd be fighting each other. Doesn't look like that's the case. I got a re-raise on me, so it's okay. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this.
Fall!
Okay, so that's the objective. So can I just kill the objective? Do I have to protect the objective? Protect Reese? Oh, fine. Okay, we could do it that way. Just give him a re-raise? Or will he die?
I'll deal with that.
This dude needs to get out of there. That's his problem.
You're finished!
I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try my best to do chakra. Raga, that's the work. No, let me do him with a re-raise. Come on, man. Perhaps it didn't go. Like, what happened? Is it because he's like some kind of dragon? It got him. So he should be alright now.
Reese! No!
I got him a re-raise, man. Come on. Don't do this to me. Boo. The game wasn't so damn stupid.
My turn.
Alright, I got no other choice. I have to go in. If I don't go in, I'm screwed.
Down with you!
I shall spare no effort.
What's the best course?
Re-raise. Okay, so this gives me gives you some opportunity. This dude need to stop this nonsense, because this is the thing that's killing me.
I have you now!
It's over!
It's over! Okay, we could do that. But first things first, let me see if I can do this prom number. Okay, this will work out.
Let me see.
Alright, gold. For Gucci.
My thanks, Ramza. I could not have saved Reese without you.
Then we have found the dragon you sought.
A companion more dear to me than life itself. Mere words can be no fitting thanks. You have sought this stone, yes?
But how...
Let us just say, I have my own debts to settle, as have you.
Who are you?
No enemy of yours. This I swear on Reese's life. If you permit it, I would lend my sword and shield to your cause. What say you?
One cannot have too many comrades. I would be glad to count you among mine. Come, let us quit these darkened halls.
I will be of use to you, I swear.
Yes?
warm welcome. You're interested then? An errand's over and done. Right then. Tell us how it went.
We did it. Oh, you should have seen us. It was like magic.
I never did doubt we were capable. I hope the others are watching.
Okay. I sat there and read the whole thing. My audio was off. So let's do it again. The Blackjack, a famous casino ship beloved by many a noble, had docked in Ivalice, and we snuck aboard hoping to try our luck with a few bets. The ship is a venue for all manner of games of chance, and is popular with many gamblers. The information we received in taverns suggests that one of the games on the starboard side had been paying out quite generously, and we set out to find it. And we must have, because we returned with healthy winnings. The owner of the ship, a man of 7 and 20 named Sexer, told us he plans to continue providing his brand of entertainment to the world despite the ongoing unrest. I had it off because I was eating chips. Crunch, crunch, much, much. Don't want to get to the microphone.
I'd consider that.
Because I'm always hungry when I eat. Oh, when I talk.
An errand's
Get the next one.
Right then.
The task concluded successfully and without incident. No doubt the result of our fine effort.
Mount Vector is a mysterious place where rain falls incessantly all year round. When we arrived, the rain was not heavy nor was it drizzle, and served to soothe our weary bones. Geothermal activity in the region warms the ground, which, along with the cool rain, swaps the mountain in mist. Such it is that local folklore tells white demons that prey on travelers. As luck will have it, a brief break in the mist reveals an ancient wonder. Our work complete, we bid this oasis for the soul a reluctant farewell, before continuing on our journey.
I never thought us capable of such feats. How glad I am to be proven wrong.
But best of all was our discovery of an ancient wonder.
Toad's Village, a race of gnomes known as the Libertines, inhabits this village. These gnomes were ruled by a merciless dictator until a mighty giant known as Ivalice freed them, at long last, from their oppression. The name Tosis derives from an ancient word meaning very distant place.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work. Your passion for the ancient world is unmatched. You've earned the title of Master Adventurer. I'd consider that a job well done. You've some new... Right then.
'Twas a huge success. No doubt will be the talk of the camp.
Anna, the renowned singer, is to be married. After 7 years of long-distance courtship, the date is finally set. That's a long time. The lucky man is none other than Edward, a bard employed at Ivalice. We were greatly honored to hear the news firsthand. Edward's gentlemanly manner has caused many to suspect he may be a prince, mayhap of continental royalty. Nevertheless, his charm is no doubt what attracts Anna to him. We wish the two of them every happiness.
I should wager there is no better feeling than this. We shall all sleep soundly tonight.
I have more to share. We also came into possession of this handsome item.
Coin blade. Once used as a divination tool by a caravan of nomadic merchants, coins with engraved foreign markings have been strung together in shape of a sword, hence the given name.
Fine treasure you found there. I commend you. Congratulations. Your standing as a treasure hunter has improved. I'd consider that a job well done. On errands over. Right then.
'Twas perfection itself. I've never felt so overjoyed.
The cave on the outskirts of Wargilus led through a complex of narrow tunnels to a vast underground lake. As we started and all across the water, we felt eyes upon our backs and turned to see a pack of red bouncers ready to pounce. After overcoming our foes, we saw an astonishing sight: the blossom of a whisper weed, a plant that blooms only once in several millennia. Could the monsters have been protecting it?
Quite right. This outcome was warranted, given the efforts we made.
I'd consider that a job well done. Need anything? Thank you. A warm welcome. Want to earn something? Anything? Thank.
So many errands. We don't need to fight right now. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with... Oh, let me try something. Oh, never mind.
Will the stone truly bring the sphere to life? You saw as much, did you not? I know not the how of it, but I'm confident it'll work. You were right. It stirs.
Dragon Quest robot?
Is that all? It must no longer be operational. Wait!
Reinitialization complete. Verifying actuator status. All systems normal. What is your command, Master?
By the gods, the machine speaks!
Awaiting your command, Master.
Give it a command, Ramza.
Me? Must I? Mayhap you could...
What are you talking about? Your stone brought the thing to life. You're its master.
Very well. Dance!
Oh, for the love of the gods.
What would you have it do?
It... is dancing. I wonder how powerful this thing is.
I am very strong.
Well, then... dispose of Mustadio.
What?
Oh no! Phoenix Down! Where is the Phoenix Down?
We'll recruit you, Construction 8. Yeah, baby. I think this is a Dragon Quest thing. Feels like. Maybe I'm probably wrong. Can't recall these constructions. Welcome to the team, Construction 8.
What do you require?
Yo, this can talk. Converse.
I am Construct 8. What is your command, Master?
Bruh.
I am Construct 8.
Bruh. Alright, let's do level 52, so level. Probably the highest one, right? No, Beowulf is. No, Reyes is. Alright, let me save. And we'll continue on.
Father, what is this monstrosity? I'm not entirely sure. I've been assembling it from pieces recovered in Tunnel 83.
It has the look of an orrery.
See, here it said it does. But something tells me there's more to it. Huh. What was that?
This device reacts to auracite as well.
What's this? There's a mark inscribed upon the base. Indeed. Another stone appears to be required.
Then I suppose we'd best begin searching.
Yo, Liv, what's going on, G? Thank you so much for stopping by, being here, tuning in. You want an observatory just the same way? I can't blame you. I want a studio. That essentially covers everything that I want inside of it and then some. Outside of that, it's all good, man. Even if you have to build it yourself, you all good, bro. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. What would be in your laboratory specifically? Nothing wrong with wanting a laboratory, but what would be inside of it?
Well, it's just rumor, mate, and if that's the spirit.
There were a trade ship that sunk some 140 domes. Okay, let's do this then. I think these are the same. I keep seeing them.
How many days? Any? I'll see.
Monsters in the well?
Who's going? How many days? Any? Very well. Will that be thanked?
Go up here. Just want to save. Yeah, all I need is... Well, I kind of have that kind of set up now to a degree. Just space. Where I have my drawn monitor. So a monitor acts like a tablet in a sense. It's better than having a Wiacom. Have that. I have 2 mini monitors I use mainly for my PC. My big television so I can game on. Matrix switch to have all the audio, visual stuff go through. Audio interface and small, various other stuff. Jimmy John's setting in for some good FF Tactics switcher. Locked in. Friggin'. Really projectable? I don't know. Hey, you all good? Ain't nothing wrong with just thinking, dreaming, and believing. Some people like the projectors. I just could never get into projectors. I don't know why. I can't really do them. Pipe dream. Hey, real talk though, you would never know. Some people got some other stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, you have a dream, you can make something a reality. I just wouldn't think about a laboratory that can have like a... You know, I was catching this thing on, it was IG. And there was these people, I don't know if it's the UK, I don't know where it's at. But Jokers was making like inside their houses. Some people have like trick doors and stuff like that. I think 2 other people I saw had like underground dungeons in their houses. And it goes like really, really deep. In various other places, almost like Jokers was preparing for war. Homie had a spot where he could bathe at, a whole like entertainment room and various other stuff, and he'll get down on his, it's like a little trolley, and he'll lay down and kind of go down like a suite or whatever. And it was just kind of crazy. He just enters from the well. And it's crazy. Like, I'd never seen nothing like that before.
Good day to you. That's the spirit. Need anything else?
But it's possible. If somebody could create an underground dungeon in a sense, or like a mad maze of various different stuff of rooms and everything else in between. I don't even know how that would even work for like the state and the city, but my God. Secret rooms and halls, safe rooms, bunkers, all decked out. That'd be so cool. I find that, you know, I would be like this too. I wouldn't mind. That would be insane to do.
Mayhap I should look into it.
But I would be scared as heck for an earthquake. Like I couldn't do that in a spot where it's like in Cali. Forget that. Cali, San Francisco area, yada yada. I hear about them earthquakes all the time. Hell no. I'm Gucci. There is no way I could do that and be comfortable. It has to be in a spot where if there's hurricanes, I'm cool with. As long as you have like I would say 2 to 3 exit points somewhere around your area. Cool, I got no problem. But no way. No way. And not a bad idea, to be honest. Cool and peacetime freaking lifesaver if China invades. The crazy part is, I'm not even worried about China. Like, I'm just gonna be real. When it comes to the US, I think our greatest threat isn't even from the outside, it's from the inside, and you're seeing that today. Like, that would be the number one thing I'll be focused on, because people are gullible as hell. I'm sorry. Take this with a grain of salt, as it is a tale that beggars belief. The Isle of Navaskia lies some 80,000 doms north of Zelendia. The center of the island is home to the ruins of many ancient temples, which served as a crucial base for the warriors fighting Ordalia's forces during the 50 Years' War. Although Navaskia may appear to be a lush jungle paradise, the local fishermen avoid it, claiming that it is cursed and a fearsome iron sentinel will slaughter any who dare approach. Those who wish to see if these rumors have any substance in spite of the potential dangers should consider making a crossing to Navaskia.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yep. So it's like, I don't know, but right now I'm telling you flat out, we are cooked. We are so cooked. But we can get back. Like I said this before on a stream, and I'll say it again. It's crazy because a character like Osama bin Laden didn't even have to do anything for 9/11. If dude would have just sat back and did absolutely nothing, what we have going on today would have occurred. And we are more vulnerable today than we were yesterday. And he wouldn't have had to do a thing. And that's the craziest part about it. We gotta stop thinking of each other as enemies and start remembering that our real enemies would love nothing more. Exactly. But we can't, because we're so concerned about everything else that has nothing to do with us, while at the same time completely being oblivious that, let's say, opportunities go into specific individuals. Like, it's not even about that. There's other stuff that's going on in between all that. So some people think getting rid of all illegals is going to solve everything. He ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Right now, the poor is getting poorer, the richer is getting richer, and with all the stuff that you probably see online with all the raids and stuff like that, here's the funny part about this. I'm gonna be real. People can't do the things. They can't be smart enough to get past the system if the system itself did its due diligence, right? Companies aren't really getting in trouble. They're getting passes. That to me is the red flag if you're going to look at that aspect. So that's my 2 cents, and it's been consistent because Joker's been taking care of one thing and one thing alone: themselves and their friends in specific high places. We'll put it that way. And so where everybody else is, I just don't know. But I just think personally, a lot of stuff that's just happening. You have a lot of bots, and then you watch that new Spider-Man film where you have the monkey sitting up there doing the rage typing and sending out all these old stuff on their fake accounts and trying to like generate a bunch of noise and disdain in the political spaces and with people and everything. You have the monkeys like, yeah, doing all that with the computers. That's what we got going on right now. What we got going on right now. That's it. Outside of that, all this other stuff that people talk about is just so silly and it's so childish and it's just out of whack. It's just crazy. I'm just gonna put it that way. It's just super simple crazy. Because people are too busy trying to chase conspiracy theories. Corruption and various other stuff, and the people who are telling you about the conspiracy theories and the corruptions are the most corrupted and full of conspiracies themselves. And everybody's just like, no.
I will do my utmost.
And it's like, yeah. Like, no. Yeah, it's funny, but it is what it is. Not to get crazy political, but that's just what's going on right now. Then we have the issue of people are so concerned about childbirth.
Warning. Human entry prohibited.
It's not even an American issue. It's just all over the place, which is so silly.
This is not a drill. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, shelters immediately. Evacuate to shelters immediately.
Are these dragons going to come alive? That's what I'm concerned about. Although them social media bots are crazy. I can't stop thinking about the monkeys from the Superman movie. Cartel's bad, yes, and illegals not right either. Just do right if you want, and this is not that hard. It's not hard. And everybody's like, some folks have different circumstances, situations, and I completely understand. Like, children, I was brought up and raised here, and had no idea what's going on, yada yada. And other individuals, like, you know, who have been, let's say, involved in other aspects, and I completely get it. I get it. My thing would be is, there has to be, that one to me is like a two-way street. It's not just a U.S. kind of issue, but also like a Mexico issue in a sense as well. So you have a lot of stuff that people are running away from. And the best solution would be is to go down and have a partnership that actually fix those issues. So that way it doesn't become a problem. And then our pathway to citizenship should be through a work visa, my humble opinion. And then for real though, but yeah. Well, I think everybody has their own reasoning. Like, you know, there's also, I think, like a waiting process, right? So you don't know what people are running from. You don't know what I have no idea what the situations are. So all I can say is that some people say, oh, people want a better life and various other stuff. And there's a proper way of doing things. Yeah. There's also other stuff that's at play too. And that's the stuff that I think should be more so talked about. And trying to figure out what those issues are so that way you can find solutions to them. That's the issue. Because that's, I wouldn't say, because it would be like, some people literally really do be running away from crime and stuff like that. And so it's like, the people who do come over are not all criminals. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to put it that way. I don't believe that they are all. That wouldn't make that wouldn't be realistic. But they do have an issue with, let's say, cartels and stuff like that. And some people are probably trying to run away from getting their heads beheaded and various other stuff. So there's a lot of things going on. And we have individuals who come from like other places in the world and like even back from the wars and stuff. So our nation is a nation of immigrants. And there's nothing wrong with that. My main thing would be is not as much as trying to penalize people as more so as trying to find out what can we do to correct it, get it right, and have a better process for people to earn their citizenship. That's what I would like to see.
It's over.
Some don't, but let's be real. There are people who are, let's say, rich and try to do tax evasion and get away from that stuff. There's companies out there that get their benefits that don't want to pay their taxes. Let's be real.
It's the best course.
You know, like all right, let's just do it this way. There are folks, there's that, right? So there's folks out there that don't want to do right, period. Basic. You'll find white folks like that. You'll find black folks like that. You'll find a lot of people like that. Trust me, if everybody was concerned about the way how they look and presented in the world and how it affects their communities, trust me, there'll be no crime no matter where you go. We have a lot of people that go out there that's trying to shoot up the schools and shoot up children and various other, we got so much crazy stuff going on. But when I look at the, let's say people crossing over the border, and let's say some people are genuine and some like cool people, the problem is we don't have a way of finding out what the reasonings are. You know what I'm saying? And then trying to fix those issues with, in partnership with Mexico to actually clean up those areas and, you know, help fostering and start getting like a real partnership to start building out those areas to make it better. our pathway should be through work visas and seeing what individuals want. And then what I would like to do is set up like a program to have, like, if some Americans want to go over to Mexico and learn and get part of the culture and various other stuff, and have that be like some kind of reward towards your taxes to get off, whether it be relief when it comes to student loans and various other stuff. You know, there's so many things that we could do to make it better, period. So that way, if you do have individuals trying to do things on the legal side, when the process is so easy, I mean, truly, genuinely easy, and your pathway to citizenship will only really be 5 to 6 years, then you know, like, you try to eliminate things so that when people do doing stuff, you could kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things you could do. We can't make excuses when certain things are just flat out blatant. Like, there's something wrong, and we got to fix the issues that are wrong. That's my way of putting it. Like, don't take out slave wage workers. You know, like, so the whole thing too with like farmers and stuff like that. And I hear that, you know, the work is hard, but that can't be the excuse to turn a blind eye to stuff. And then when things start hitting them in the pockets or whatever, then all of a sudden people are having a problem. Like, I hate that, because it makes no sense, because you're not only you taking advantage of the situation, you're taking advantage of those people who are coming in who are trying to do right? And so, once again, those situations could be solved and resolved early, easily. It's just we don't have a real legitimate pathway. I think I saw some posts about somebody having to wait 20-something years for their citizenship. A green card to me should not be revoked unless it's like really bad, like a murder situation, rape or something like that. Then you can revoke the green card or whatever. I got no issues. But for the most part, like, it's not a hard thing to come through and want to be a part of something, right? And you want to live that. Everybody wants to live that American dream. We have a process, but our process is messed up, and we can't have it. I don't care if you're Democrat, I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care what you are. Like, at some point, we got to start recognizing something is wrong, and what can we do to actually fix it, and having a real conversation behind that, what we can do. And part of that conversation is talking to others and making sure that, hey, or at least individuals that have gone through the process and seeing, like, what was the causes, what was behind it, yada yada. Because I think if anybody's coming through and they're trying to, let's say, commit crime or whatever it is, that would be consistent. That would be pretty obvious. Like, you know, a bad person's going to come across whatever bad they was doing there, they're going to try to do over here. That's my 2 cents. People don't magically change overnight because of their environment. No crime, you've been here. I would say that would be true. That could be true. But that would be part of the process as far as, like, once again, the reason will be why. And I think it could be, now I don't know, but it could be that there could be something wrong with, like, let's say, the process, whatever it might be. I'm not too sure exactly how it works, but if somebody's over here and they've been through that long, I think part of it would be is, well, if you try to go out and apply, and then, you know, like, you're here and you're trying to apply, it's kind of like you're giving yourself away. So I think people are just trying to run from that. Like, culpability on both places. Like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? I'll just put it that way. 540 something. I don't know if we can, because I would really like to get, this is bad. 261. I'm gonna get screwed, bro. Let me see if I can actually do this instead. We're gonna retry start from battle. And reward those who made 0 effort to follow the rules like everybody else. I completely understand. That makes sense. Like, I can understand both sides. And I get it. It would just be like, I would say this, I wouldn't want to penalize, because if you end up penalizing, or I should say removing those folks because of, we'll probably end up not fixing the issue at all. Because it's a good thing to, there's a difference between a criminal and somebody who's really trying to genuinely do it. And then you sit up and say, like, yo, you've been here for X. This did not happen with you. What was you doing? You know what I'm saying? And, like, trying to get the information and then working and trying to see what you can do to fix it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just say, okay, hey, we shipping y'all guys whatever. Like, we're going to find you whatever, throw you down on the ground, yada, yada, yada. All the stuff you see on the videos and put people out. That's not solving the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, it's not really solving it, because we still have an issue with folks crossing over the border. Why did you cross? We're trying to figure out what. If that's what we need. We need the information. We would love to set something up with you guys, but we can't set nothing up unless we have this discussion, sit down and talk, and try to really figure it out. And folks over here in the States got to be comfortable to sit up here and say, even though there was a wrong, we can still be better and try to figure out a better solution. So that way, when folks want to, especially towards the future, somebody kids or whatever, we can figure out a better way for ourselves. Something has to give. That's the best way I can put it. It should be for follow the rules, but the rules are already screwed up. Well, something was already screwed up, right? So that's the issue. So what's going on? Something is going on that's causing these people to do it. Number one, because I think if the process was just so simple as going over to, let's say, stuff, getting papers and just filing it, and you'd be good. I think it'd be like, and you could be down for like a week. I think everybody would be doing it. It would be common sense to go and do it that way. Something else is up, and I don't know what. So I think part of it is we can't just take every single person in, right? Because then we'll be overflooded. So what can we do? There's something in Mexico that can be done to facilitate something like better for, folks that are there. What can we do about crime rates? Crime is everywhere. What can we do about supposed white dudes shooting up our kids in various other little schools? You know what I'm saying? What can we do about these things? There's so much stuff. In my humble opinion.
Too slow.
If this way they just straight up rolled up and started beating, say this. So I know everybody see different stuff, and I don't see what everybody else sees. So let's just say somewhere, if somebody has a weapon, cool, no problem. Do what you got to do. But some other people don't, right? Some people just don't. And I got to get them up. So Billy's white magic, arithmetics. It's just hard to say. It's hard. Trust me, I completely get, and I understand. I'm just on a camp where, how do I put this? Something's off. Something's off because it's just, something's wrong. No, you have to assume, but there's a difference between safety and like you still have to see it. You just can't assume it. You could be prepared for a situation, but you just can't assume it. That's the problem when it comes to law enforcement or whatever the case may be. Like a lot of people are just assuming, like, I can understand you, it's fine to assume, but you could always be ready at the hip. I got no issues with that. The problem is too many people are trigger happy. You know what I'm saying? And some people get into their emotions. And that's the issue. That's why it's not good to vote for somebody who talks about police immunity. That's my 2 cents. Keeping it real. That's not true. That's not true. I can tell you that flat out. That's not true. That is not true. There are people out there, and I'm keeping it real with you. 100%. You could follow whatever they tell you and still do something. You could just catch somebody on a bad day, bro. Just keeping it real. Now it wouldn't make any sense for someone who wouldn't be able to experience it. You could just catch somebody on a bad day. Obviously, those wouldn't be the good people, right? But too often, people don't necessarily speak up about it. No, it's not a problem. No, it happens more frequent than what you think. That's why when you hear somebody play with the idea of immunity, no. That's a big no. Big no. Usually for individuals who can't really see it, haven't experienced. I'm just going to put it that way. From the folks who would experience. Just putting it in that perspective. Yeah, my team's going to get wiped. Team's going to get so wiped. So wiped. Crap. Okay, I'm going to have to try to retry. It's got to be a way. That's all I'm saying. Like, it would be so nice if it was black and white, but it ain't black and white. I might have to change his things so that way he can survive something. Nah, they breaking me. Yeah, people can make mistakes, but officers, when some people want to make mistakes, can cost you your life. There's a difference. Like, hey, glad you made it out. Glad whatever happens, you're doing your thing. Sometimes with those mistakes, some people don't be able to, they can't come back. Things are gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just, everybody has work and people are human. I completely understand it. But once again, it's just with certain problems and certain issues, it's a smart thing not to jump the gun and paint things in a broad way where it's like, if somebody did X, Y, and Z, will be just fine. There's been way too many situations where that has not been the case. I think you do. I would say this. I think you give a lot of leeway to some people. I'm gonna say this. Some people have power. If you want to do a Spider-Man thing, well, great power comes great responsibility. You're human. It's fine. People make mistakes. Okay, cool. No problem. There's a difference though. Those people who make mistakes get the choice of whether you get to live or die. You don't get that option to make that choice. And some people have bad intentions. That's fine. I get it. And people like to make assumptions because you never really want to put it out in a way where at least try to act like you're not doing your job and not make, at least there can be a possibility. But just because there can be a possibility doesn't mean it's going to happen. And at the same time, at the end of the day, there is a thing that's called innocent until proven guilty, which has been completely transformed nowadays for whatever reason. I do not know why. But still, ultimately, at the end of the day, I just seen enough from my own eyes to tell you that belief system that you have is not truthful. It's not factual. It's not real. Like, I'm keeping it real. All you got to do is catch somebody on a bad day, and you're done. You're done. There's been enough instances where things have been planted on individuals. Folks are sitting there picking up prison sentences for things they didn't commit that's getting out, getting paid weak money for it. We have stuff throughout our history that's shown things. But when it comes to something like illegal immigration, my humble opinion, once again, it's just simply this ICE stuff is a little bit extra than what it needs to be. That you can still solve issues and get things done, as opposed to trying to forcibly remove. And even if you did forcibly remove, we have to find a way of getting solutions to an issue that is not getting solved by people who are just screaming the way how some individuals that are in power currently are screaming. That's my 2 cents. Yeah, but even if he sees you as an angry, raging dude, the first thing they can do, unless you physically go and hurt and try to touch the cop or whatever it is, the first thing would be to first try to talk to you. And if he wasn't trying to have that, you're trying to put your hands on him, okay, cool, you got to do what you got to do. But outside of that, you can always call for help. You ain't got to shoot at people off the bat. Just keeping it real. Some people just really be shooting, talking about something. They be fearful of their life. Well, what? Nothing. And so I always say this for folks who haven't had those kind of experiences. Never assume, because it's always wrong. And then when you see somebody having a situation like that, you always look for some kind of excuse. And that excuse will never solve an issue, because the stuff that they're dealing with will also be the things that can help save your life too when you need it the most. You'll be like, my experience is my experience is my experience, but it's just not only your experiences. Like, everybody could get a little bit better just because somebody is human. And yeah, mistakes can be made. 324. So you know what I could do? I could put on another piece of equipment that can help me out with this. If possible, he's the objective, right? So what I can do, arithmetics, this might work. I don't know if it might work. In here, because I was yelling, what you're saying was that they do make mistakes over there. It absolutely happens. But they are trained. They are trained, but once again, like you said yourself, they're human. They make mistakes, right? Maintain control over the situation. They feel like they have none. They're going to act. You can act in so many ways that ain't got nothing to do with putting out stuff or putting physical harm to a person. You said it yourself. Humans, cops, humans, they make mistakes, right? Cool. You can always get that back up. You can always do other stuff as opposed to trying to use, let's say, like physical force. And you made it out. Split second is fine. That's cool. But once again, you said they're trained. So, you can't have it both ways. Let's do holy. I think this might work. If we get through this, that'd be amazing. Hold a bit. Maybe first, let me... Crap. I don't know. What's his thing? Hold on. Let me make sure I check. 72? Come on, baby. Give me a little something. Of course I miss. That's all I'm saying. Be surprised. It ain't like somebody ain't never tried to rape somebody before. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. There are those situations that happen. You'd be surprised about the things individuals will do, but it's once again, it's people just close their eyes and you know, it's like what you don't see. I always say it's like what things you don't see. It's happened. I really don't know what to tell you. Like, it's happened. Okay, so let's do this. Crap, I can't even get up here because this dude is in my way. I mean, the beautiful thing now, people just got the cell phones. That's the beautiful thing now. Hey, all I'm going to tell you is that bubble and from which the things that you see, always say this. Always say this. Sometimes with some folks, not to be disrespectful, but there's a thing called ignorance is bliss. This is things that we don't see. So I always try to open myself up to other people and things that they see. But things have been done before. I just really don't know what to tell you. You know, it's things have happened. It may not be on your television screen, but there's been enough stuff that's out there at this point. To make it's a general thing that you're putting on individuals to assume the best out of them for quote controlling riots and all this other stuff. Like, I completely get it. I understand. My 2 cents, once again, is just simply not everybody's there to fulfill the role of their job descriptions. Just keeping it real. He going again? Oh, wait, no. Okay, we got this. Well, put it this way. So let's say I saw one where somebody was getting out of the car and they was telling them. So maybe they was telling them for God knows how long and maybe pulled up on them. I don't know what happened. You can't get everything off the bat. But at the same time, there is ways of going about stuff. So, like, I've seen somebody, latest video I've seen with somebody who was screaming at 15, throwing a person down to the ground. A big dude. Like, you ain't got no business throwing a person down to the ground. Like, especially a girl. Like, no, just keeping it real. So small compared to, like, this big dude, bulky dude. I'm just really, really big guy. Yeah, someone check on him. He was black. Ice though. Yada, yada. Like, come on, G. Hey, you ain't even no need for all that. Real talk, ain't no need for all that. You ain't got to throw little girl down on the ground and put your knee on the neck, put a knee on freaking on the back of her neck or wherever it was. It was back and neck. You could literally take her over to the car, turn around, put the cuffs on. Ain't that serious. Just keeping it real. Is that right from your daughter to you? Yeah, that's how it freaking works. No. That's automatic. When people get arrested, they don't care if you got kids or whatever. They'll do it anywhere. They don't care. Trust me, they don't care. Anybody with half a brain would tell you the same thing. Obviously, some people act like they don't, but that's the truth. A lot of people don't care. They're going to be like, oh, this person done did. Missed again? What is with this? Is he got to, like, reflect or something? But now, I understand what you're saying, dude. I understand what you're saying to a degree. Like, if somebody commits a crime, like, people ain't going to wait. They'll take you wherever. They ain't going to be like, oh, we're going to have to do this or wait until, they could get the child back home and then do it. Like, nah, they'll just take you. No. I didn't see. Let's just say she did resist it. She wasn't getting far. Like, she wasn't going nowhere. The dude still had her. Like, regardless of what people might think, she's so small compared to him. Like, what was she gonna do? She can resist and say, chirping all the little chirping, whatever. What matter? All you still had to do is just grab her, take over the car, turn around, put the cuffs on. She can't fight the dude. He too big. He was so big. You can't just been like, oh, somebody resist. They so daggone smaller than you. It's not that. Man, real talk. Back when I was growing up, in my day, you can resist a butt whooping all you want. You ain't gonna get far. You ain't gonna get far. Like, there's just certain things that just make sense. Like, you don't even gotta do all that extra crazy stuff. And then all the cars that was pulling up too. Okay, let's see. I'm very curious to see if we can actually really do this. I'm saying she ain't pick up a fight. If anything, I don't know if they was at their home. I don't know where the heck they was at. But regardless of whatever it is, it doesn't matter if folks think that it's stupid or not, or it's irrelevant. At the end of the day, it's like 2-3 times her size. Like, there's nothing's going on. Like, that, all that stuff was completely unnecessary. It's silly. Yeah, something's up. I don't know what it is, but something is up with that. And I can't... There's too many enemies here for me to make a move. Let me try... Is it from start of battle? Change formation and retry. No. That girl was 15. I don't know... The one I saw, she was... I don't know about the other one you're talking about, but... So let's just say... I think, all right, put it like this. If you ask me, I firmly believe that people will take a risk when they do it. I think everybody who has any kind of common sense will recognize that people do take a risk, right? When you do something like that. And at some point, some people are going to, like, you know, you get found out, whatever. Everybody knows it's a risk, right? At least that's what I like to believe, that folks know that it is a risk. Right. So the issue is now I don't know how else to be able to paint it or put it, but I would just love to say it would be super nice. I say super cool if we can all figure out a better situation. Like, I think it's just so easy to sit there and say, well, this is a right way of doing something. If a person that's literally running from crime and threats or whatever the case would be, and feel like they may have nowhere else to go, and they just take that risk to get over it anyway. I think that's more than worth something to look into. Period. Because I always say this. Just because individuals want to look at them the way they do, it can also lead towards a pathway finding out if there's other stuff that's going on that we should be aware of. Because there's individuals that go out to certain places and end up getting abducted. People come over from over that side in certain areas. I don't know if it's Texas more, I forget where it is, but people end up going out getting abducted. And so there's a lot of stuff going on that we can find out, in my humble opinion. And just keeping it real, I think some folks on some side of the boats, too much love and too much understanding for cops. I get it. Hey, everybody got their own thing. Do you? I just seen enough, and I just know at the end of the day, the law is the law, and certain things you don't necessarily have to do, especially when you have support. There's a difference if you're like completely by yourself, call up for backup. There's certain things that you can do to make things a lot easier, and it doesn't need to be a crazy problem. That is my 2 cents. Okay, be good.
At the ready.
Oh, there was. Oh, husband, there's enough bad apples. That's why you want to know why the discord around police officers is the way how it is right now, is because there's not enough good ones to call out the bad ones when people actually do wrong and get them corrected or get them removed. And so you'll end up with situations like a lady who ended up calling the cops because she heard some noise. So the guy wanted to go in and have a conversation with her. He went in. She had water boiling over the pot. He told her to go turn it off. She went to go turn it off. And then this dude started tripping out, acting like she was going to throw the boiling hot water at him, even though it clearly across the room. So he shot her in the head. Shot her dead in the head. And that was on video. I don't know how all that ended up, but it's on video. When he came out and then tried to lie, act like she was going crazy and stuff, other cops that was sitting around wasn't even really saying much, just looking at him like it was a crazy situation. And that's just not only the one particular situation that's ever happened here. It's been enough. I'm just going to throw that. It's been enough that's happened. Well, hey, I always say if the shoe fits. When people say Nazis, they have something to reference to. It's like folks who come out acting like the Holocaust wasn't a thing. And you know how we ended up with a Holocaust? Because somebody had the freedom to go out and speak something to certain individuals by convincing them this particular thing was wrong. And eventually, that belief started generating more people, and then that belief started turning into action. Action eventually ended up becoming the Holocaust, which led us to a world war. Now, and this is for who? That would take anything that they find and blow it up? I think for some, it would be a good and super wise idea. Oh, I've ate it. Nice. A fine but super wise idea for, let's say, especially nowadays, for people to come outside of bubbles. I'm just going to put it that way. Now, I know I'm not going to survive this. Rap. It'd be nice if I can just do something. You talking that Charlie Kirk stuff, you going to a different place, so let me help you out. I'm tired of hearing when folks talk about some of this dude in the context that he was trying to spit. Let me just give you perspective from this position to see. He wasn't trying to help people. If you was really trying to help people, you wouldn't be trying to sit up there and debate people. You will find out where situations where you can actually make a difference, and you will go there. Not trying to debate people, but actually take a part into doing things like, let's say, educating educating folks, buying books for places, and trying to do stuff that could be considered to be where I'm looking for. I forget the word, but it's not a hard thing to do. To really want to be a part of something nice. Be all dumb? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to just say this. This dude would spend so much of his time trashing folks for like their own communities, and I ain't never hear this dude talking about stuff on his own. I ain't never seen this dude go out to the schools to like participate into like, good stuff from the libraries by giving books and stuff like that. Trying to find stuff so you can raise fundraisers and stuff like that to help out with, let's say, underdeveloped places or whatever the case may be. He had an org. The thing that never should have came out of his mouth was simply saying giving black people civil rights was a mistake. He shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Certain things he said and people try to talk like he was a person of God does not work that way. It don't work that way. The stuff that comes out from him, the clips that he's had, you wouldn't have those clips. You can't, it don't work that way. Like, you can't just take, oh, well, he did this good. He's been on record of saying certain things. You can't just take that away. I don't care what kind of good you do. You can't take that away because that's who you are. It doesn't make any sense. You can't paint something from a person that he never was. Like, that makes no sense. He was quoting someone else? Who was he quoting? If it was that serious, you would never quote him in the first place. Like, it's weird. Like, why would you put it like this? Why would you ever put yourself in a position where you will quote somebody who said something wrong, or you will quote somebody like, let's say, like Hitler, whatever the case may be? You wouldn't say any of these things. Nothing would ever come out your mouth like that if you was that type of person and you believe in being good and being genuine to folks. Just say it. Like, people can paint whatever things they want to paint in their heads, but it's like, bro, I'm just gonna be real with you. People ain't gonna go out and go try to find all the different contexts of the things that you be saying. You say some wild, crazy stuff, it's gonna be there. It's crazy. I have to go back and I don't think I'm gonna get this. I can't believe I'm here. Hold on. Martial arts. Cyclone. I can't even see. This is crazy. I can't see. But we're going for it.
Data security protocol initiated. Engaging self-destruct mode.
Nobody checked that man for the hate that he was putting out there.
29, 28,
It's too much stuff I done seen and like, nah, man, you a good dude. You ain't popping none of that nonsense. I learned that a long time ago. I can't believe I got through that. I don't know what to tell you, man, because you have a certain view on certain topics, and hey, I respect it, and I gotta get it. But I'm from the streets. And one thing about us, man, we keep it real 100%. If it ain't in your heart, you ain't saying it. Keeping it real.
Dragon. If what you say
I don't
is
care where it
true,
came from.
then the Zodiac Stone may indeed lift the curse.
But usually it happens with folks that be on that side, though.
Fervent desire. The desire to see
Supposedly, if it wasn't true, you would never said it.
Worry not.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. If it ain't in your heart, it ain't coming out.
She wishes
I don't care where the context came from. Like, just keeping it real.
Go now.
Some of the stuff that he decided to get himself engaged with, especially when it comes to like things that don't even look like him, that he ain't got no business being in to go and have a conversation and talking about. Keep it real. I don't care what people do. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Sometimes the best thing you can do is mind your own business and take care of your own. That's something he didn't get involved in. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this. People been trying to tell me I should be more like Candace Owens and try to be more based. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Reese, it's you. It's truly you.
I'm Gucci. I just seen enough in my time and I'm good. I will never, under any circumstances in my life, get on that side of the boat. I'm Gucci.
Beowulf.
No matter who comes in with a different name or whatever name, it doesn't matter. I just know it enough from what I've seen. And from what I've seen and from what people talk about and how comfortable they are to talk about it, that tells you everything you need to know. I don't care about your context.
Naught shall come betwixt
One thing I
us
would
again.
never do is go up into some white community to be trying to tell people about them people and issues and stuff that they've been doing. Get out of here. That's whack as heck. I would never go up into a Spanish community trying to tell them folks how to be or whatever. Or any other problems and try to talk crap about like per capita this and all this other nonsense people like to get involved with. First thing, keep it real. Focus on yourselves. Work on yourselves. Stay in that lane. Do that. People need to start learning to mind their own business. And then go from there. That's it. Let people work on themselves and be cool with it. Simple as that. Recruit.
At your service.
Okay, well, let me read this. If I say extreme jihad, excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Terror of Islamic groups are a danger to threat to civilians, but the clip starts at Islamic groups are a threat to civilians. That is two completely different things. A threat is a threat. So which is true? What happened to you? In my eyes, if you say extreme jihad terror, Islamic groups are dangerous. to civilians, but the Clipstar's assignment groups are a threat to civilians. That is two completely different things. Okay, so because one you said terror and the other one isn't, so the last one is more of a general sense, right? So what you're trying to say was the dude was talking about things in a general sense. Or no, not like a general sense, but specific types of people. So we go to a black, talking about some people who do the crimes and stuff like that, and try to separate that from general people, correct? That's what I'm catching from you. I would say this though, from what's happened to me is, I don't know about none of that. Like, nothing's happened to me. I just catch what I catch and I just kind of keep it moving. Just from experience. Just experience. I've been around the block enough.
Welcome. Make yourself, that's the spirit.
So that's what I'm catching, if I'm reading correctly. Because you're trying to say if an extremist group are dangerous to civilians. Since it was extreme, dangerous to the civilians. But they skipped the first part and played it. Yeah, that's all I was saying. You're saying an extreme terror, to sum it up, an extreme terror group. And they're saying the group in general. Doing is dishonest for what you're saying? Okay, so that's fine. That one I can agree with. You're saying that's what they did with Charlie Kirk when it came to black people. I mean, in case people didn't know, I ain't black.
An errand's over and done with. Right then.
It was a complete success in every sense.
So that's what you're
It
saying.
was like a dream come true.
I'm gonna give you advice, life advice, that he never took. Mind your damn business. I'm gonna keep it real. Mind your damn business, because that's not your place. Threat to civilians, because what happens when people do that type of nonsense? Because he wasn't talking about that specific. It was a general. It was general. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was general. And this is what I love about some folks who sit on the rights. Not you specific, just folks that do it. It's always different when somebody talks just like them, and it's a little bit different. But keep it real. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real with you. The problem is he didn't keep it to himself. Keep it to yourself. Go about your business. Go do you. Worry about you and worry about your own. There's plenty enough people who talk to their own communities and try to do things, not only from their churches and stuff like that. So I'm going to give people something very, very precious that they never have gotten before. And this goes for every single person, no matter what color skin you are. They're individuals who don't give a rat's behind about what you think of them. No matter what they think about their own communities, it doesn't matter. Some people don't care, regardless. That's why you have things like crime. People do not care. And you're going into places to try to have those conversations with others, to trying to get them to solve like a specific issue for people who don't give a rat's behind. That's why you got some white folks going out there shooting up schools. They don't care about how it looks towards that community. They don't care. They're never going to care. So ultimately, at the end of the day, you're having this weird kind of conversation that you allow people to be able to take things out of context, where all you could have done was take your time and invest it in towards helping out those communities, not by getting in stupid freaking debates or going to stupid freaking colleges or whatever it is. Whatever you're trying to do, you could get down for fundraisers and things in the communities, reach out to churches and try to be there from like organizers and whatever you can do. Be there. Just be there and just try to be good and just try to talk to people, get to learn from people and just be there for each other. Help people when they need it. That is it. All this other stuff that people have been doing, unnecessary. Keeping it real. I don't care what, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just keep it to you, give it to you real life. People don't care. People don't care.
Perhaps now you will see us in a different light.
People don't care.
I'd consider that.
Real ones ain't really gonna care because they're gonna hear about what they're clipping and they're just gonna run with it. And that's his fault for doing it. His fault for doing it. It's a simple thing. People will respect you more if he wasn't talking that nonsense. Just keeping it real. All that right-wing nonsense. Why you think a lot of black folks don't give a damn about no Candace Owens? Some people do. Some people do. But a lot of people see with that side is that if you start talking more like them, you could get more viewership. You'll get more like support. You could get more money funneled in. Because people like to say, well, it ain't us, it's them, it's them, it's them. And they love that type of nonsense, that kind of content. That's the type of stuff that she provides. if you actually look at her, what the heck is around her that's black that she constantly show outside of people that just talk like her? Nothing else.
We put our all and more into it. I'll be glad if it's
I'm gonna tell you this: if the dude was actually smart, he would never engage in that nonsense in the first place. People could stay out that crap all they want and just be down on the ground level and just be there to support, whether you're sending out new books for folks or whatever the case may be, but trying to have those conversations with those folks who don't give a rat's behind about what you think. Man, let this dude go over and have conversations to quote these white folks and talk about why you need to do better for your kids and why they going out shooting up schools that y'all are a threat to society. He ain't do none of that nonsense. He ain't do none of that. They ain't do none of that. Candace ain't doing none of that nonsense neither. The Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world who's so convinced that Jews are shooting lasers out their eyes. Like, so much crap is going. Like, come on. I would love it if common sense hit everybody in the back of the head, like some things. But that is a different conversation. But all I'm saying is, once again, some things are just like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Then he try to have this dude painted like Martin Luther King. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Like the same dude that got holes, dogs sit after him, beaten, locked up. You want to try to have this dude painted like that same brother? Get out of here. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Like, I don't know. I don't know how y'all be getting. I don't know how y'all be getting with these kind of conversations or what, but come on. Come on. The way how y'all envision things is not reality. Wasn't Candace referring to him as a friend? Here's the problem with everybody in their communities. Everybody in their communities. I'm just going to keep it real. You don't care enough about each other until bad things start to happen. And some folks just have it in a way, in a place where things get too crazy. There's enough people to vote in messed up kind of people.
You don't suppose
And then we got the situation we got today.
as well, do you?
She worked with them?
No.
I think she referenced the dude as a friend.
Father's mercy.
I'm cool. I'm the type of dude I hear about that conservatism and stuff and talking. I'm good. I'm good.
What is this place?
Oh, here go Cloud.
Who am I? I was swallowed by a current, a great stream, and then
Some of that stuff is just red flags to me all day.
I recall reading something like this in a volume long ago. An interdimensional transporter.
And what, pray tell, is that?
I think some folks need to just open their eyes, but I'm gonna just mind my business and keep it rolling. That's all. Like, I'll never get down talking the way how they talk. Forget that. It's kind of crazy.
the man before us hails from a world beyond our own.
Like as not. But how would his manner address?
My name is Cloud. Yeah, that was it. I am Ramza, and my companions are Mustadio and...
I just think it's really convenient
I'm not
to
interested
sit there
in
and
names.
kind of go in that kind of
My
space,
name's a
but
battlefield.
that's my 2 cents.
That's right. I was a member of soldier.
Especially for two people who ain't even in that type of grind. For Candace or Kurt. They ain't even in that grind, or even in that atmosphere, or even in that kind of world to even come out talking the nonsense they do.
They burn.
Like, folks, that's why folks have no idea. No idea, but then sit comfortable and just start talking. Easy to get a mic. Hard as hell to actually be involved.
I have to go. I have to get there.
easy to pick this up and find something that you enjoy to hear. Like, yeah. It ain't us, it's them. And hearing somebody talking about, oh, we got to do better. Like, those conversations been going on for a long time, since I was a baby. Period. You have a visual of what truth would be without living to experience the truth of what I'm telling you from these own eyes. Because you're talking, like, I have no issue if you're going to talk about other folks. There's nothing I can't do about that because I don't have their experiences. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't have experience of what it means to be a Spanish dude in this place. I just don't have it. I don't have the experience of what it would be to be Indian here. I do have experience of what it means to be a black dude. And then when you're trying to tell others about that in the space, when you don't even walk it, you don't breathe it, you try to give other folks who talk, or I should say look like, but you look at them, their world ain't that neither. That's the crazy part to me. Because it's not a complicated thing, because anybody who would look like this and would think to themselves if that was truly a serious, genuine issue, that would be where you would talk about the gangs and the crime and the gangs and stuff like that. You would be going down to those places trying to get down to the Crips, down to the Bloods and stuff like that. You'd be trying to get down and get involved and try to work with those folks. That's not what they do. Just keep it real. It's not what they do. They sit comfortable in their own spaces. Keep it real. And for others who might find things, who are, let's say, not having the joys to find that success in life that they're looking for, and then you might feel like certain things are against you. You keep trying. It's just the pathway may not be for you. Path that you're on. You might want to go down something different. It happens. It's nature of the beast. But to really be out there and trying to tell individuals about the things that you ain't experienced because of whatever history that was, and act like racism is not a thing nowadays, or act like police are always out there doing the right by people. It's a weird way of being without the actual real experience of what those folks will be actually be talking about. That's where people always fall off when they have these conversations and then try to tell me I've been lied to, try to tell me that I've been brainwashed and stuff like that. You don't walk my life below my shoes to tell me what people... No idea, let alone my experience of growing up. No idea. To say those things is wild, and you will never, ever win anybody over talking like that. Just saying. Here, let me ask you this. Did I ever say you was lying? That answer will be no, because I never said it. So don't say it. Second, I said from your eyes is different from my own experiences. Now I said, once again, I can't help you when it comes to like other individuals because I didn't walk those other shoes. I walked my own shoes. So when we talk about brainwashed, and then you brainwashed and I've been lied and all this other stuff, I want to really, really strongly encourage folks to take a seat back. Sit back. Reflect about what you're about to say, because it comes out really kind of crazy. I'm just going to keep it real. It's just certain things are really obvious, and folks getting a little, once again, folks getting a little too comfortable. So I want to bring it back a little bit. My experiences are genuine. My experiences are true. It's up to me whether I want to share them or not. Period. Appreciate you, MSim. Thank you so much for talking about being internet and how you holding up. Give me 1 second. My phone's blowing up. Hello? Okay, my fault. Oh. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Real talk. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Information bubbles can happen, but there's a difference between those bubbles and my lifelong experiences. And I'm the type of brother, I get out all over the place. I have no problems talking to folks of all different walks. I have no issues. I'm a cool dude. My best friend is Greek, for crying out loud. Like, I've met so many different folks and I'm cool and comfortable with them. Like, I've always tried to open myself to get the loan. There was this one dude I knew, actually few. I used to go to a spot sometimes, high school, Indian. Father, I think, had like 2 wives. Lived in this one complex. And go in and the clock would start going off. And it'll be like, yeah, I'm like, what the heck is that? I thought somebody was breaking the... I was like, yo, I got you. I'm going to protect you. It's like, no, bro, that's the clock. That's the clock. It's like, oh, it was a prayer thing. I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. Like, it's just certain things you learn as you go along in life. And folks that sit on this right side of stuff and are super into pro cop, pro this, and like immigrant bad that, and all this. Like, it's so much negativity, and then even getting to a far to trying to tell people about their own lives, their own experiences. That's something that nobody ever wanted to tell them that they've been lied to is a weird thing to me. Just keeping it real.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't imagine myself telling a woman that's been raped, no, you wasn't raped because somebody had bad intentions. You was raped because of what you was wearing. What was you wearing, girl? Yeah, you look good in that, so you got raped. So you know what? That's your fault. Like, it's a weird thing to me. Just saying. It's a weird thing how people try to spin stuff, and I'm just not a fan of it. That's all. What is life experience but a giant bubble? Always challenge what maybe. Now, there's a difference between living here, right? Growing up in certain environments where, like, let's say for some people the mindset will always be to survive, and then going out to, let's say, like a third world country and seeing that. But no matter what that experience may be, going out, you can always better yourself here. Just saying. We all see things in life. We all live in very tumultuous times, and people are increasingly isolating themselves and staying within echo chambers. Exactly, exactly. Like, I've talked to folks who come from different places, right? And some people be like, this is the greatest country ever, yada yada, and you know, I'm just happy to be here. No, that is not the American dream, just to be happy to freaking be here. If you have dreams and you want to live it, enjoy it. Go do what you want to do. That's your freedom. If you want to do a little bit more, cool, no problem. If you don't, cool, that's no problem too. But never tell yourself that I should just be grateful to freaking be here. That's not what being a freaking American is. And it's too much for people trying to make that what it is. Like, no, because at the end of the day, if there's issues here, we should be addressing those issues, regardless of what that may be. There's a difference. We're always evaluating ourselves from what a third world country is to what we can truly really be. That's the problem I have with a lot of people on the right side. And I'm going to keep it real. Some people just need to mind their business. And if you ain't going to be part of the solution, if your solution is just simply just having these weird debates, nah, get involved where it really matters. And helping colleges getting better books, getting their, whatever it needs to be, whatever that needs to get addressed, and help those communities out. You can do that as opposed to screaming DEI, DEI, DEI. Just saying. The American dream is to make the country better. I would say it's the best country in the world because of the unique American perspective, as rich as Serbia is or as beautiful as Japan is. It is. Like, it is. It is. I'm just that type of dude who says, I want to live there. That's why we should work to make the best country better. That's been so. I'm going to ask this one question. I really hope everybody starts to pay attention. Is this country the best that it can possibly be? And the answer to that should be no. That's what we have to work on, as opposed to just being appreciative that what we have. You can be appreciative, but you know what? We got to put in work. Because that's what my ancestors done fought for a better tomorrow. Just saying. Didn't know. You bring information I didn't know. I see value in that. That's fine. We bring value. But once again, I'm not the type of person that want to put down other people's perspectives. I just don't like it when somebody rolls through to try to tell somebody else about their own perspectives. Like, it's a weird thing to me because I can't take away somebody's experience. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Perfection is impossible, but striving towards it, exactly. So I hate it when folks come over and, or at least people be up there like, oh, this is a benefit, it's a thing to be a part of this country. Like that's a clear indicator that people are not going to work. That you should just be grateful and shut your mouth. And I'm the type of person I will never shut my mouth. That's a wrong thing to tell people. We are the best nation, and I love that people are here, but we have work to do, and we got to keep working to get better. Because what we are now is a far cry from what we can be. And that's what we should be working. That's the only thing that should ever come out of a politician's mouth or a president's mouth. That's what I'm here to work for. Like, all this other crazy stuff, miss me with that.
News from an errand. No doubt
it's better than 1776, better than 1865, better than 1965, but still not fully to the highest potential, exactly. So we got work to do. And all this other crazy stuff just ain't going to work, in my opinion.
Right then.
Part of being American is using your civil rights to try and improve what we have. Exactly. And if that's the ultimate goal, what we're all fighting for, I'm cool with that. But the pathway that we have taken in the past 5-6 years, even when Trump first got in office, certain things should have been a clear indicator. Because when he got in office, hate crime started going up. Keeping it real. People ain't learned the first time. The second time, now we got something different. People still want to act whatever way, come up with all these other excuses. Like certain things we shouldn't have to really go through and do. What I don't like from a far left side is this weird thing that people are trying to push into like little kids' schools with trying to I guess learn that it's okay to like the same sex. Like kids need to just be out playing games, learning what it means to work together, get bruised up, whatever. You can learn that type of stuff during, like sex ed when you get down to that portion. But all this other crazy stuff they trying to put up in there, I'm not down for. Like that's just my 2 cents. Kids, let kids be kids. Because you want to make growth, that's where we start. Keep it real. It's too much crazy stuff.
I doubt I've worked harder in all my life. So where's my reward?
I'd consider that
People's identification, pronoun, nonsense, whatever. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Somebody try to tell me, oh, my pronoun is whatever, sir. No, what's your first name and last name? What's your name on this freaking resume? I'm call you by your first name. Oh, I'm Mr. or Mrs. whatever. That's it. I ain't getting nothing else from me. Always think we need to be somewhere in the middle. That's actually why we have our systems in place the way how we have it for people to vote and stuff like that. So that's the idea, to keep things in the middle, so that way one particular person doesn't have that power or authority to become a king of sorts. So that way, because this is a nation for the people, by the people, not for a president. We're for the people, by the people.
Tell us how it went.
I don't care if you're in rural America. I don't care if you're in the central. I don't care if you came from the struggle. You came down from like the inner city, yada yada. Like,
Sorry
this
to
place
keep
is
you
for
waiting,
everybody.
But we've good news. It was a
All I can say
complete
is, if one
success.
truly cares, the reality matters. If someone tells me I don't have all the information, I refuse to look into that information, to say I'm missing, that's their own fault. That's fine. It's just there's also a history of individuals and the manner how they conduct themselves, and especially networks like Fox, for instance, why I don't mess with them. There's certain things that come out from folks, and at the end of the day, you are what you put out. Knowing myself and where I come from, that's not the place to be. It's not saying CNN is perfect. I don't really care about none of that nonsense. It's just I know from folks and the manner and the tones how they contend to act like for certain people. I'm Gucci. There's at some point I'm gonna start cutting you out. Like, that's just me. That's the type of person I am. I don't care what information that you got. Will you come up with some crazy stuff because you can't walk those shoes, but then try to paint people in a certain way? I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. I don't care what people's stuff is. I'm not feeling that at all. Because that's not helpful. That don't do nothing but hurt people. Period.
That's not all. This little oddity.
Here's a fact. There are bad people, period, regardless of where you're going to find them. There's bad white folks, there's black folks, there's black Spanish folks, there's there's bad Asian folks, there's a lot of bad people in general. It happens. It's life. It's life.
You found there. I commend you. I'd consider that a job well done. Will that be all?
It's like that one dude that people kept bringing up that assaulted that one lady. I forgot. I don't know what her thing was, but he stabbed her. He stabbed her real good. I don't know if she passed away. I have no idea. But people kept bringing that up. After like the man done gonna walk free. No, they gonna prosecute that man with everything he got. But it matters. Science matters. Science matters a lot for some people. Faith matters more to some other folks. And people can talk about sciences and all the stuff from the FBI and still don't come up with those things that a lot of people are sitting in jail for wrongful convictions, especially at specific times, which helps bring up those numbers. So once again, I'm just going to throw this out there. There's a lot of good, genuine black dudes out there who love being fathers, and some who aspires to be good fathers, period. My recommendation to folks would be is, once again, to mind your own business and then worry about your own. Keep it there. That will help everybody out. If there's something you actually want to do to actually be productive in another culture's thing, you could get involved in various other things that might be going on around, or maybe try to get involved with people to do some kind of fundraising or some kind of like event or whatever the case would be. People do it all the time. So once again, keeping it real, there's ways of going about it as opposed to some weird, awkward, outside the realm debates. And when folks try to go up into certain places and trying to have those conversations, like, get the heck out of here. Get Ross. Somebody's going to get to a point, I'm going to keep it real because some people got too comfortable, but folks ain't going to deal with it no more. And at that point, that's different. It's like some people who be thinking real comfortable with themselves to come up now with and camera in faces and do wild stuff like touch other people's girls and stuff like that or whatever. Don't be surprised when somebody get that thing rocked. Just keeping it real. There's a thing called respect. Period. You can't paint somebody in a way that they themselves did not paint themselves to be and didn't live their life in that manner. I'm telling you, just to keep it real. Some folks, sorry to report, not sitting in heaven the way how you think, because the man upstairs watches everything. There's a lot of emotion going towards things that ain't got nothing to really do with them. Never trying to be a part of the solution at all, as opposed to getting a mic or getting some little mini mic, getting a phone and making content. You're a computer physics engineer. You have no faith, but biology exists. You can go around, you link kitchen tools, men. I agree with one thing. I believe we all came in a way. And the man upstairs does not make mistakes, in my humble opinion. Somebody can have a heart and say, you know, my heart is that of a woman, whatever. That's your thing, but that has nothing to do with the guy upstairs. He made you a way, he made you perfect. Period. And it's an issue with people not truly loving themselves, in my humble opinion. That's just me. Everybody else can be completely in disagreement, and I'm completely fine with that. But I firmly believe that we all come in perfect the way we are. And it's just up to us to keep our health in check or whatever else going on, both mental and physical. That is it. That is it.
Was there something?
I don't believe in... Oh, okay, well, let me do this then. Probably what it was. Oh my goodness, like this. Ramsey was supposed to be here. Oh. Do science find tech kids love themselves and their bodies? They have something wrong with them because they were born. It's just... Everybody has their situation going on, and I'm just not a fan of that. That's it. Where's the Paladin? I have no idea. What's going on, TD? Thank you so much for stopping by being tuning in. Oh, hold on. You mean... Hold on, I just got him. Wait, no, I don't think I did. I'm trying to get... Hold up. I gotta make room, because if I don't do this, I won't have the room to get him out. I'm trying to get Cloud. Now, the Paladin is who? That's it. Like, everybody has their thing, and I'm just the type of dude who's like... So many better ways to go about stuff than what we're doing now.
It's just rumor, mind you. Anything? Thank you.
Okay, so the next thing I have to do is here. I think this is where I gotta go for Cloud. But those chugabos, they keep coming in hardcore. Okay, great. Let's do this one.
It's time.
This one.
I will do my utmost.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive because, you know, that last thing with the construct was really bad. I should do reacts? Yo. And you know what? Believe it or not, I think I kind of get that a lot. But... Oh, man. I'm just type of dude is like... For me... It has to be like authentic. And I'm not the biggest fan of like seeing stuff and then reacting to it unless like I'm seeing it for the first time or something. Like just to go back and try to make sure it's perfect and get that up there. Like it kills me when people go up there with tears and stuff. I don't know how people do it. People could be great actors, but there's no way that happens. And and then having to look through it and then have to edit it and put it up. That's kind of weird to me. Where's the bar class? Oh yeah, I got it. But I didn't put my, hold up, let me show you. So the dancer, right? The only person that can do that would be, let me move her out. This dude. But I didn't. Okay, hold on. But I didn't do it yet. That's fine, but he's here. I'm not too sure about his skill set. Like, I'm really interested in Sarah's song. Just for the MP restoration stuff, but just saying. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Once again, I've been known as the Godfather of Wisdom, but once again, there's certain things I would love to say to my own folks and to folks on the outside. Like, I just can't be that guy that just like, because I've experienced stuff from people who follow certain stuff, and then the next thing you know, like they carry it to other aspects of their lives, workforce and things like that. So I've always been the guy that can open up and treat people like their brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, treat a lady like a sister. I got no issues doing that. But that's not easy for other people.
Just try to stop me.
To battle.
Because that used to, if I didn't do that when I was coming up, that was an ass whooping. That's just how it was.
A flower for a Gilsa? Is something the matter? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
No. It's nothing.
Well then. Good day to you too. What do you want?
We've been searching for you, Aerith. Thought you'd kicked away, eh?
Because a lot of people get into the stuff that you see on TV.
Please, just 10 more
Well, you
days.
got this. You got a bunch of right-wing stuff and various other stuff that's out there. It's just, it is what it is.
We set the date, and the date's long past. You'll make good on that guilt here and now. All 30,000 as we lent you.
Here's the flower girl, but he recognized her. But I don't know how to put this.
Now as I look at you, you're quite the rum duchess. If you're looking to make a quick gill, there are easier ways than selling flowers, you know.
Get your hands off of her.
What'd you say?
I said, get your filthy hands off her.
I'd not be talking to me like that, pretty boy. Might be you should get blood on them fancy riggings of yours.
Run. Now.
You whoreson! You just earned yourself a good drubbing.
You wanna fight?
My head. What's this now? All that snarling, but you've got no stones. Cloud, are you all right? The local watch. Twice be damned luck. Come on, boys.
Y'all stop charming my people. That's kind of whack.
You fight well. You're finished. My fate is sealed.
Wish I could kind of do a counter. But she's going to resurrect somebody, and I can't correct it. So let's just try to do what we can. This evasion crap. Good thing she misses.
What do I do now?
My instant reaction to that would be is, please don't say that in other places. Like, yeah. Like, I understand those folks would be like, they can't see color, but if that was the case, then you'd be able to see the other stuff that other people have been dealing with and knowing. And it's just, normally when it comes to folks, when they say they can't see color, but that color also what makes them part of who they are and part of their experiences and the things they end up going through because of those things. People do not treat others with respect a lot. So it's just, sometimes folks don't know. I'm just gonna put it that way. Hey, people can hate it all they want, but it's just been part of our history. It's been part of our history. It's just the way it was. People hate it so much, you know, like, just saying. Yeah. I mean, you saying it for me, like, I was just gonna keep it real. Just ultimately, and I'm sorry to report, but people can hate it all they want, but don't take it towards the people that are actually going through things and then speaking it and then showing stuff, because now you have the cell phone so you can expose some things. Like, it's just, it is what it is now. And
I have you now.
That's our life. It's just the life. And some folks are,
Time is now.
I would say some folks are waking up. And black folks is like, well, I mean, it is what it is. Like, we've been through this before. I mean, I don't know where everybody's been at, but yeah, hey, welcome. That's how we like. That's how it is. I don't know how else to say it. But your experience is that big. Me see you any different than me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Trust me, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Just, you know, just gonna keep it real. Like, but I hope you can see where you might be that way. A lot of other people ain't gonna be that way. And they'll speak the stuff that you're speaking a lot of. And some people just don't care to see. Right? They'll look at this Charlie Kirk guy and they'll just blow him up. But once again, he isn't in it. I'm gonna keep it. He isn't in it. And so it's just, you look at a person like Candace Owens, if you would, and like, I can't find the black around her. I'm keeping it real. Like, I don't know who her audience is because it damn sure ain't us. But there's other folks out there who are suffering and who will look at, let's say, some people, I'm gonna keep it real, some people hate their own kind. I'm just gonna be real with you. And it's just something else, but if they could feel as though going this other direction will get them some more kind of support and whatever manner they go, they'll go down there. They don't care how it looks towards other regular posts. I mean, they look the same. There are people who are like that. And it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. That's just life. Bro, they got stuff out there to help people to bleach their skin. There are folks in certain countries that believe the more whiter you are, the closer to God that you are. Or the more beautiful that you look. Like, there are real issues out there. And a lot of us deal with it. A lot of us deal with things. Just call it what it is. Okay, so she resurrected everybody, and she got to get off from being charmed. I wish I had something that can just make that immunity. Get immunity on that. It's the facts. It's those things, like, for instance, my place, birth, and everything up to this point. We all have differences. That's life. The things that doesn't make us different is we all bleed the same blood, right? We all bleed blood, ultimately, right? All of us have a heart. All of us have a soul. But our experiences and stuff like that gives us our individualities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things, whether it be culture, food, well, whatever, all that good stuff gives us our individualities, right? So that's just, it's life. That's just how it is. And for me, I would never turn that away from somebody. You just, you just recognize it.
This could be it.
You'd be surprised. I'm gonna put it this way. You will be surprised. You will be surprised.
I will not lose.
Thank you, TD. Like, the more crazy folks get, the more their platform blows up. Crying out loud, we can go to Twitch. Twitch is notorious for having people constantly trying to break TOS. There was somebody who was trying to have freaking sex on stream, for crying out loud, or insinuating that they were like doing certain activities, yada yada. There's people always doing some crazy nonsense, and it just blows the platform up. And you always having, you have a certain, certain CEO that loves to make rules and exceptions for certain people that brings in some more money. Right? A lot of folks get away with a lot of stuff now. But I'm just saying, outside of that, in the real world, your color is part of your individuality, your culture, the foods you eat, music, stuff like that. Part of the things that make people their own individual, yada yada, and just certain things, their experiences. It's hard to tell others about it. You would just listen to rap and they just kind of go right off. And some people have a fetish towards that stuff. It is what it is. Some people like to paint that as being the only things that other people could do, which is crazy. But it's just like, I don't know how to tell folks.
You're finished. Sorry.
All right. It's mathematical, science, physics, that may be proof of God. I'm not playing either. That's fun. Once again, I'm not going to sit up there and debate folks on, sciences and stuff like that. It's not my kind of cup of tea. Some folks believe in science, some folks are more so on the faith thing, and it is what it is. Once again, it's just, it's fun. Everybody has their thing. Okay, this is going to be harder than what I want. So, yeah, we can do this. See if this works. I don't know.
What? Come on.
That cloak evasion is really annoying. Okay. This girl's annoying. I think she stopped now. Yeah, she stopped. Okay, we raise. Can't do it. This is all bad because you got charmed.
What happened? I have you now!
I got this.
Bro, talking all that crazy stuff. No. No. Because it doesn't, real talk, I'm just going to be genuine. How much does it cost you to treat people with kindness and respect? Just being real. It doesn't cost a thing. All right, so let me do re-raise. No, I need to do it on a rise. Actually, I gotta move. I'll put it this way, and I appreciate you coming in for the games as well too, and I understand. And I know politics are a lot of places. Some of the conversations is not really politics. At the same time, I am an open dude, and I would just like kindly like to ask everybody to at least be mindful, a little bit respectful to folks as well too. Like I get it, like I do try to do something, I get it. But it's also a good opportunity to learn and various other stuff as well too. So it's like this is most definitely not my channel for, well, not the channel for let's say politics 24/7 or just only gaming and nothing else. So, you know, it happens.
Now.
Okay, great. My man is, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's got berserked or something on him. It's really annoying. He's got a shockwave, so let me use that instead. Let me try white magic level 3. Still holy. Can I do it elevation? Crap, it's gonna hit everybody else. That's so whack. That's so whack. Gotta be something better I could do. Or so he's gotta be a prime number, right? He is a prime number. So this won't affect anybody else besides him, so we'll cast it. Perfect.
I'm up.
Damn it! It's over!
Finally!
We will triumph.
Is this somebody else? Where? Oh, wait, because my character, he's... I think that's probably why. It happens. It happens. Crazy part, I mean, the story's good. So I gotta see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, because it's my character, right? No, it's somebody different. I'm saying, what's going on? All right, so we're going to... I thought that was my character.
This is a joke.
Okay, here we go. We good now.
I've lost someone. Someone important.
Cloud?
I haven't been myself since. Who am I now? What should I do? How can I stop this pain?
Cloud. There are people waiting for you back in your world, am I not right? With the power of another stone, we may be able to return you there.
Let's go, Ramza. I can't stay here. I have to get there. To the Promised Land.
Alright, cool. So we got Cloud to safety. This dude's, I don't know what's up with him.
Appreciate it.
Let me see what his gear is. Great.
What?
Materia blade. The sword belonging to Cloud, the extraplanar wanderer. It was designed for members of Soldier, allowing them to fight to their full potential. Okay. Oh, really? This, it's too much references for FF7 in the world of Final Fantasy, period. There's other Final Fantasies in the world. Well, so I am sorry to report that I will be going off for tonight's stream. Late, and I kind of screwed up yesterday. I was up to 4 in the morning. I just couldn't really get any sleep, so I'm going to be camping out. Sorry for the short stream. I will be back, hopefully a little bit earlier, and we will continue on this amazing adventure. FF6? I don't know, bro. I don't know. We might one day. I still got the Final Fantasy Origins collection, and you can, look, we'll be all right. But thank you guys so much for stopping by, being here, tuning in. I appreciate all the conversation and just everybody just sticking with me through all the tumultuous times that we are in. So, real talk. Stay up. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you so much. And I will see you again. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all guys. Thank you so much. Take care.